Picture a very young girl who has been brought up to be an actor, who is very popular for crying on screen. Her career has brought her mother a lot of money that she enjoys spending on fancy clothes and a fancy lifestyle. Her mother enjoys this way of living so much, she begins to neglect her daughter and have her cry on screen over and over and over again. She fails to see that her daughter is actually upset, blinded by a collection of coats and expensive material objects. The daughter doesn't want to disappoint her mother, and so holds back her real tears for as long as she can, until one day she finally cries tears of mayonnaise. But not just mayonnaise. We got soy sauce, we got ketchup, we got mustard, and only Dr. Ramune, the mystery doctor, can cure this girl's disease. Forget seeing Aaron get revenge on the people that caused him and his friends so much pain and suffering all their lives. Forget finding out what happens to the kids after they escape the house. Forget Subaru trying to get everyone to remember Rem. I want to know why this guy's penis is a Japanese fish cake. I am very surprised that no one is talking about Dr. Ramune right now. I know Winter 2021 is one of the biggest anime seasons we have had in a long time, but both Mother's Basement and Giguk didn't even mention this anime once in their seasonal anime videos. They both mention X-Arm, and I know it's to point out how bad the anime actually is, but when big YouTubers like that just mention the name of the anime, people are going to go and at least watch some of it. They even recommended 243 Cyan High School Volleyball Team, and I thought that was a very generic and bland choice out of everything else that's out there at the moment. So I'm going to tell you why you can stop watching Promised Neverland Season 2, moaning about how awful it is as it's not following the manga.
Promised Neverland Season 2, and it is, without exaggeration, the most abominable, putrid pile of dog shit I've ever seen in an anime.
Instead, you should be watching Dr. Ramune. Dr. Ramune at first glance does seem ridiculous. You have a girl crying mayonnaise in one episode, you have a guy whose penis is turned into a fish cake in another, then you got a guy whose fingers are turned into chili peppers, and then they go see Dr. Ramune to get these illnesses cured. He's an interesting character with very unorthodox methods when it comes to dealing with his patients' mysterious problems. There is never a straightforward cure he can actually offer. He'll offer ways of hiding the problem, but if left unchecked for too long, like most things, the problem will just get worse. There is always a reason for why these people are suffering the way that they are. Whether it be a personal problem that needs dealing with, or whether it's a lifestyle choice that, you know, may be a little bit questionable. I don't want to spoil much of the show, but I will use episode 2 as an example to explain how these illnesses reflect the character and what changes they need to do to fix the problem. Episode 2 has the guy with the fish cake penis. He tells Dr. Ramune that he is currently seeing 7 different women and has given them all rings, making them all believe that they are the one for him. He puts on all 7 rings, gloating about the fact that he has all these, and makes a joke saying that, that looks like a chihuahua, I think it's called, probably wrong, which is a Japanese fish cake, and I think you can see where that's going. Anyway, Dr. Ramune offers him a way to hide his problem so he can carry on living his womanizing lifestyle. But as with all of Dr. Ramune's methods, this doesn't really help, showing that the patient needs to deal with this, otherwise his down there is going to get a little bit worse. By being honest with the women and giving them back the rings one by one, letting them know what's actually been going on, he eventually gets his ding dong back. There are other funny moments in this episode where Dr. Ramune does have ulterior motives as to why he's helping this person, but again, I don't want to spoil too much for the show. Like, I could tell you all the illnesses that all these people suffer from, and it doesn't spoil the actual story whatsoever. It's just the ridiculous start point, and then you've got the reason why, and then life lesson kind of thing. Dr. Ramune comes across as strange and weird, but at the end of the day, he is a nice person that just wants to help people by getting them to help themselves.
Gay!
I really enjoy this anime. The storytelling is great, the characters are great, the animation is great. I just feel like it deserves a little bit more attention than what it is getting. I mean, if these big YouTubers are gonna talk about an isekai where the main character is turned into a spider, or a fantasy anime where the main character has to nibble his female friend's ear to power up until she's like moaning and groaning, then why not mention Dr. Ramune? I can't help but feel that maybe it's because it has the Crunchyroll original label on it. Crunchyroll seems to be getting a lot of negative attention recently. I mean, even Nux Taku the other week uploaded a video called Why I Hate Crunchyroll, and I can't help but feel maybe that's why people aren't watching it, but I don't know. Anyway, go check out Dr. Ramune. Spring 2021 is going to be an amazing anime season as well. There's a lot of shows that I am really looking forward to. But if something pops up that I'm really enjoying and no one seems to be giving it any attention, just like with this anime, I'll be sure to make a video. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Go check out Dr. Ramune. Thank you guys very much for watching. This is very different for me, and I'm hoping to do stuff like this every other Wednesday on the channel. So please click that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and there will be a link down below to my Patreon, where I will be doing certain bits and bobs. I haven't got a lot that I can do at the moment, but if you donate $3 a month to the Patreon, I will give you a shout out at the end of these Wednesday videos. And if you donate $10, you'll get the shout out, and I'm going to upload like blooper reels, outtakes, behind the scenes kind of stuff, just the Patreon stuff for a laugh, and it'll help me do stuff like this, and it'll help me work on it better. So shout outs for the Patreon. We have got Kara_D7. And that's it. I have one patron. So thank you very much. As like I said, I'll give the shout outs on a Wednesday. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really do hope to do these in the future. I did really enjoy doing this. I know it's not the best, but I am going to work on these. Anything you leave in the comments, I will take on board, and I really look forward to doing this on top of all the normal stuff that I do. So thank you very much for watching. Click like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.